A fortunate encounter. If you are watching this video, it's no coincidence. In the endless flow of information, millions of pieces of content flash by every day, but only those things called by the soul stop before your eyes. Therefore, your appearance here is a sign that you are entering a new transformative phase in your life. Today, we'll talk about a journey everyone must take, but not everyone has the peace to face. The journey of rediscovering oneself. Amidst the noise of society, amidst the hundreds of roles life forces us to play, being a child, a lover, a spouse, a parent, a friend, sometimes we forget that we once had an original, a pure, unblemished, unconstrained, unbound by the gaze of others. Many people live their entire lives without ever reconnecting with themselves. But the moment you sit here, silently listening, is the first step towards that return. Perhaps you're here because you feel tired. Perhaps you're feeling overwhelmed by life's changes. Or perhaps deep down you're yearning for something. More peace, more clarity, more strength. Whatever the reason, believe that you've arrived at the right place, at the right time. In today's video, you won't just hear advice. You'll be reminded of things you once knew, but had forgotten. You'll gain a deeper understanding of fate, energy, inner magnetic fields, and why sometimes we feel incredibly lucky, while at other times, things suddenly become hopeless. This is a journey to discover the secrets passed down from ancient times, blended with explanations from modern science, so that you can understand yourself better and become stronger. And before we begin our adventure into the world of energy and fortune, please take a moment to like this post so the algorithm can spread this positive energy to more people. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any awakening videos. Turn on notifications because every new lesson could be the key to unlocking a new phase of your life. Are you ready? Take a deep breath. Let go of the worries of the day and let your soul guide you. Let's begin. Why are you seeing this video? It's no coincidence that you're here, watching this video. Every event in life isn't simply random, and you're seeing this content is the result of your soul frequency resonating with the message the video conveys. Some people won't see this video, not because they don't want to, but because their energy isn't yet aligned to receive the profound vibrations of this spiritual information. When your energy is higher, when your inner frequency aligns, you will be drawn to and recognize content that has the potential to awaken the deepest parts of you. People with low energy levels often overlook these messages. They don't sense the subtle vibrations, or if they do, they aren't sensitive enough to understand the true value of the information. This difference isn't a judgment, but rather the natural workings of energy. Each person emits a unique frequency, and that frequency determines who they meet, what they read, what information they receive, and how they walk their spiritual path. From 2025 onwards, humanity will enter a special phase, a period of self-cultivation and awakening. This is a time when many will realize the importance of returning to their inner selves, understanding their true nature, and recognizing the illusions and invisible constraints imposed by society, family, and themselves. Your appearance in this video indicates that your soul has begun searching for inner truth, has begun the process of raising awareness, and has entered a phase of awakening. As your soul begins to ascend, you will feel subtle changes in your daily life. You will find that repetitive events suddenly become clearer. You will be more sensitive to the emotions of others, to your surroundings, and to signs that you previously overlooked. All these changes signal that you are entering a transformative phase. A phase where your energy frequency is gradually aligning with the message this video conveys. Life is a continuous flow of energy, and each person is an energy center. When you live in a state of unconsciousness, you only react to external events without realizing that it is your inner energy that governs the outcome. When you enter a state of awareness, you realize that you are capable of resonating with higher frequencies. And it is these frequencies that attract the right opportunities, people, and information. This video is one of the ways the universe sends signals. It accurately reflects your needs and readiness. Those who have begun their journey of awakening will realize truths about themselves that they previously didn't see. They will understand that relationships, experiences, even failures or suffering are all tools for the soul to learn, to recognize the self, and to return to its inner truth. Seeing this video is one of the first signals, a reminder that you are in the right time and place to receive this important message. Those who aren't at the right frequency won't feel it. Those at an average level will only catch a fleeting glimpse. But those who are sensitive to spiritual vibrations will see this video as a turning point. They will begin to question themselves, their lives, why they exist, and how to live more meaningfully. This is the first sign of awakening. The period from 2025 onwards is also when people realize that true strength lies not in material possessions or power, but in understanding themselves, controlling their inner energy, and living in harmony with the universe. When you see this video, it means your soul is moving towards self-cultivation, seeking a connection with a higher energy source, and opening up the possibility of awareness of things you have never paid attention to before. You will notice changes in your daily thoughts, feelings, and decisions. You will question your life choices, seek inner peace, and begin to pay attention to the energy around you. This video comes to you as a door opening to a world you've never recognized, a world of awareness, energy, and a deep connection with your true self. Your viewing of this video is a reminder that every moment matters. Every decision, every thought, every emotion contributes to shaping your frequency and destiny. From 2025 onwards, the focus on self-cultivation and mindfulness will become a popular trend, and those who recognize this early will have an advantage in enhancing their energy, maintaining good fortune, and developing their awareness. You are watching this video because your soul has called, because you are ready to receive important information, and because you are at the right time to begin or continue your own journey of awakening. This is not a coincidence, not luck, but the result of the profound resonance between you and the frequency of the message. From this realization, you can begin to observe yourself, your own energy, and the energy of your surroundings. You will realize that everything that happens in life has a reason. 2. The two births of a human being. Every person experiences two births in their lifetime, but most only recognize one. The first birth is the physical birth, when we enter this world in human form. This birth is seen, known, and recognized by society. This is the physical life, the bodily existence we experience from the moment of birth. This birth comes with limitations, frameworks, and conditions imposed by society, family, and the surrounding environment. It is the beginning, the foundation for human existence and learning, but most people only live within the confines of this first birth, forgetting that there is a deeper part within that needs to be unlocked. The second birth is a spiritual birth, a birth of consciousness, of awakening. It is an inner awakening, a realization of one's true self, and a connection to deeper values in life. This birth is not experienced by everyone and does not happen randomly. It usually comes after experiences, challenges, failures, or moments of quiet self-reflection. Awakened individuals realize that life is not just a series of material days, temporary relationships, or societal judgments. They begin to understand that they are part of the universe, that their thoughts, feelings, and actions create energy that radiates, influencing their surroundings and their own destiny. Most people live their entire lives within their first incarnation. They go through life with habits and values learned from society, and often don't question the true purpose of life. They seek external success, money, fame, recognition from others, and sometimes even happiness based on external standards. However, while living within their first incarnation, they lack connection with their deepest essence, and therefore sometimes feel empty, disoriented, and frustrated despite material abundance. Awakened individuals truly live. They experience both births in harmony. The second birth brings meaning, inner freedom, and the ability to regulate their own energy. When awakened, people realize that life is a series of opportunities to learn, to love, to sow seeds of kindness, and to create positive energy for themselves and others. They not only react to external events, but also actively shape their perceptions, thoughts, and emotions. As a result, they live purposefully, appreciate each moment, and are able to adapt to life's changes. The process of awakening does not happen quickly or easily. It is often accompanied by challenges, losses, feelings of loneliness, and profound changes in one's worldview. An awakened person must confront their ego, illusions, and old beliefs to break through the outer shell. This is a process of inner purification, letting go of what no longer serves spiritual growth and learning to connect with their true nature. At this point, one realizes that the second birth is far more important than the first, because it brings deeper understanding, abundant spiritual energy, and the ability to orient life towards true values. Mindfulness also brings the ability to observe oneself without judgment. Mindful people know how to listen to their own thoughts, feelings, and actions, thereby adjusting their course, cultivating positive habits, and letting go of what is harmful. They understand that all experiences are lessons, and that the energy they create in each moment will affect their destiny and that of those around them. A second birth helps people break free from dependence on external outcomes and move towards inner peace, understanding, and compassion. Awakened individuals also recognize the importance of connecting with the universe and with spiritual values. They learn to unlock their intuition, recognizing signals from their environment and from their own soul. Through this, they find guidance, companionship, and balance in life. A second birth is not just a shift in perception, but also an enhancement of energy, helping them attract the right opportunities, people, and circumstances for personal growth. Those who live only in their first life often fail to recognize the value of time, energy, and introspection. They are easily swept away by demands, pressures, and material desires. Meanwhile, awakened individuals know how to filter information, choose relationships wisely, and balance work and spiritual life. 3. Signs of someone who hasn't found themselves. In modern life, many people are still living without truly finding themselves. They exist within the frameworks, roles, and titles imposed by society, and hardly realize that these very constraints are preventing them from accessing their true selves. When a person is not awakened, they are easily swept up in social standards, expectations from family, friends, and their surroundings. Roles such as being a good student, an excellent employee, a dutiful child, or a good friend become burdens instead of voluntary choices. Titles become shackles, binding inner energy, reducing the ability to listen to intuition and deeply feel oneself. People who haven't found themselves are often exhausted by the judgments of others. They constantly question whether they are good enough, whether they are pleasing everyone, and they live in anxiety and fear of criticism. These feelings drain their spirits, creating constant pressure without them realizing it. By living according to the desires and expectations of others, they forget that only they know what they need, want, and their true value. This exhaustion affects not only their mental health, but also their physical health and their ability to generate positive energy. Living by habit instead of following one's true self is another clear sign. Many people work according to schedules and learn rules, but never stop to reflect on whether what they are doing is truly right for them. They act out of habit, a desire to conform to society, or fear of rejection and isolation. They don't ask themselves whether those choices bring happiness, peace, and inner growth. Living this way, they lose connection with themselves, fail to recognize their inner energy, and often feel empty, disoriented, and sometimes even lose faith in the meaning of life. Those who haven't found themselves are easily swayed by fleeting emotions. They allow fear, anger, jealousy, or anxiety to control their thoughts and actions instead of using reason and intuition to navigate their lives. They get caught in a cycle of comparison, viewing others as standards, and developing feelings of inferiority or arrogance based on these comparisons. When emotions take over, they struggle to calmly observe themselves, recognize internal conflicts, and regulate their energy to maintain balance and tranquility. Another sign is a lack of connection with life's purpose and personal values. Those who are not awakened often work hard, but don't know why. They engage in activities and relationships without feeling truly happy. They may achieve material success, fame, or recognition, but inwardly they still feel empty. Without recognizing their true purpose, they are easily led astray, easily swayed by external trends, and lack the ability to cultivate spiritual energy for holistic development. Furthermore, those who haven't found themselves often lack the ability to listen to their intuition and inner feelings. They tend to ignore signals from their bodies, their souls, their dreams, and deep-seated sensations. They place too much faith in reason, in the words of others, and in societal norms, forgetting that only they themselves truly understand their own needs, limitations, and capabilities. By ignoring their intuition, they easily get lost on their life's path, make mistakes, and waste energy on unnecessary things. People who haven't found themselves often become dependent on external validation and evaluation. They work and act to gain praise, recognition, affection, or respect from others. When they don't receive the desired feedback, they become disappointed, anxious, and sometimes insecure. Their energy relies on others rather than coming from within, making them vulnerable and struggling to maintain inner peace. A subtle but important manifestation is their lack of attention to inner development, self-listening, and self-reflection. Those who are not awakened rarely take the time to observe their thoughts, feelings, and actions. They don't question the meaning of life, nor do they explore their inner spiritual aspects or potential. This leads to a disruption in their connection with themselves, reduces their ability to generate positive energy, and makes them easily swayed by external circumstances. People who haven't found themselves are still living in the past or worrying about the future. They cling to memories, past hurts, or past achievements instead of focusing on the present. They worry about the future, anticipate risks, and try to control things that haven't happened yet. By not living in the present moment, they miss the opportunity to connect with their true selves and nurture their spiritual energy. All of these signs indicate that a person who has not yet found themselves often lives outside their true self, within societal roles, habits, and expectations, instead of living according to their inner truth. They are tired, stressed, easily manipulated, and fail to recognize their own profound value and potential. To break free from this state, individuals need to awaken, begin observing their inner selves, identify their attachments, and open their true selves. Upon beginning this awakening process, they will realize the importance of living authentically, cultivating positive energy, learning to listen to their intuition, connecting with their purpose, and developing inner peace. This process not only helps them live fully, but also enables them to contribute positively to their community and harmonize with the universe. Awakened individuals are fundamentally different from those who haven't found themselves. They don't live according for. When the mind returns to its proper place, when a person begins the journey of rediscovering their true self, one of the most important signs is the return of the spirit to its proper place, a return to a state of inner balance and self-control. This spirit is no longer dominated by external fluctuations, the comments or judgments of others, and is not swayed by fleeting desires or transient emotions. When the spirit returns to its proper place, the mind begins to find peace amidst the noise of life, amidst the fast pace and constant pressure of society. This is the state in which a person recognizes the difference between what is important and what is not, between what needs to be done and what does not need to be worried about. In this state, one no longer envies the success or talent of others. The underlying comparison, jealousy, or feeling of inferiority gradually diminishes and eventually disappears. When envy is gone, inner energy is freed, not depleted by negative emotions. Awakened individuals realize that each person has their own journey and pace, and that the success or failure of others does not diminish their own value. They view those around them with compassion and understanding, and thereby connect more deeply with themselves and their community. When one's mind is stable, they are no longer easily disturbed by unexpected situations or daily pressures. Events still present challenges, but they no longer cause disorientation or panic. Instead, they learn to observe, assess, and react calmly. Inner turmoil is replaced by clarity, focus, and the ability to act effectively. Mental energy is then not dispersed by worry or fear, but is used to create solutions, take the right actions, and unlock potential. Another crucial aspect is emotional mastery. Those who have regained their mental composure know how to regulate their emotional states, preventing them from controlling their behavior or decisions. When faced with conflict, stress, or disappointment, they don't react instinctively or impulsively. Instead, they listen to their emotions, understand their message, and choose appropriate action. Mastering emotions helps maintain positive energy, reduce stress, and prolong mental longevity. It also improves relationships, as others perceive calmness, understanding, and compassion. When the mind returns to its proper place, the inner light begins to radiate naturally. This light is not something visible to the naked eye, but rather inner energy, a high spiritual frequency, an attraction for good fortune, benefactors, and opportunities. Awakened individuals begin to emit positive energy, spreading it to their surroundings and influencing those they encounter. This inner light helps them live in harmony, experience life more deeply, and see spiritual values previously obscured by external noise and pressure. When the mind is stable and inner light shines, people begin to realize their true value. They understand that happiness doesn't come from material possessions, recognition, or outward success, but from inner peace, connection with themselves, and the ability to create positive energy in their surroundings. They live with more purpose, act more consciously, and feel a sense of fulfillment in each moment. Those who have returned to their spiritual state also develop heightened intuition and awareness. They learn to listen to messages from their body, their soul, and the universe. Intuition becomes a subtle guide, helping them make sound decisions and avoid potentially harmful situations. This connection with their higher selves and energies allows them to recognize hidden opportunities, see new directions, and unlock previously untapped creative potential. Another important point is the ability to balance oneself and the environment. When the mind is in balance, people no longer overreact to environmental influences. They know how to distance themselves from negative energy, avoiding being swept away by conflicts or external pressures. This helps them maintain a state of peace, clarity, and positive energy, while also creating a positive impact on the surrounding community. Returning to one's place also means learning to let go of what is unnecessary. They no longer cling to the past, worry excessively about the future, or harbor resentment or jealousy. This letting go helps them release positive energy, focus on the present, and experience life deeply and fully. When letting go, people also learn to forgive, love, and empathize, creating harmony between themselves and those around them. Those who have returned to a state of inner peace also realize that every experience, good or bad, has learning value. They no longer react blindly to difficulties, failures, or losses. Instead, they observe, learn, and grow from each experience. This helps them cultivate wisdom, enhance cognitive abilities, and develop sustainable mental energy. When inner light shines forth, people begin to live with compassion and understanding. They perceive the world not only through their own personal lens, but also see the interconnectedness of all things, people, and events. From there, they act responsibly, create positive impacts, and spread good energy to their surroundings. Returning to one's true self also helps people maintain a state of peace in all circumstances. Despite pressure, conflict, or change, they remain calm and clear-headed. This is something that those who are not yet awakened find difficult to achieve, as they often react emotionally, lose energy, and are easily influenced by external circumstances. This peace is the foundation for building positive energy, protecting good fortune, and developing spiritual wisdom. Thus, when the mind returns to its proper place, individuals achieve inner balance, master their emotions, are free from envy or turmoil in the face of circumstances, and inner light begins to radiate. This is the state each person should strive for to live fully, unlock inner energy, and connect deeply with themselves and the universe. Maintaining this state helps them enter a higher stage of development, where intuition, wisdom, and positive energy converge, opening up new opportunities and improving the quality of life. Five things that help bring your spirit back. When people want to restore their mental balance, practicing principles that nurture inner energy is crucial. There are 5 fundamental elements that can support this process and help people connect deeply with their true selves, unlock positive energy, and live fully in each moment. These 5 elements are forgiveness, living with passion, connecting with like-minded people, nurturing body and mind, and viewing life's events as lessons for self-cultivation. Forgiveness is one of the most important steps to releasing negative energy and returning to a state of mental balance. When people hold on to hatred, resentment, or hurt from the past, they inadvertently create internal barriers that prevent inner light from shining through. Forgiveness is not only for others, but also for oneself, so as not to be trapped in feelings of guilt or regret. When forgiveness is granted, negative energy is released, the spirit becomes lighter, and one can view life with greater serenity and clarity. Forgiveness also helps increase empathy, understanding, and connection with those around us, creating a harmonious and positive energy field. Living with passion is the second factor that helps restore mental well-being. When people pursue what they truly love, they unlock creative energy and connect deeply with their inner selves. Passion provides natural motivation, making people feel complete and live in the present moment. When doing what they love, they no longer feel pressured or tired by responsibility, but instead experience excitement and abundant energy. Living with passion also helps people find meaning in their actions, boost their mental energy, and attract positive opportunities from their surroundings. Connecting with like-minded individuals is the third crucial factor. People are strongly influenced by those around them in terms of energy and mindset. When connecting with people who share the same energy frequency, aspirations, and spiritual values, it's easier to maintain peace and balance. Conversely, excessive contact with negative, envious, or easily angered people can disrupt inner energy and lower spirits. Choosing the right social environment helps reinforce positive energy, increase mindfulness, and create favorable conditions for inner growth. Nurturing both body and mind is the fourth element. The body and mind are intimately connected and directly influence the spirit. A healthy body contributes to a clear mind, sharp intellect, and the flow of positive energy. Caring for the body through a balanced diet, regular exercise, and adequate rest is essential. Simultaneously, nurturing the mind through meditation, mindfulness practices, spiritual reading, or contemplation strengthens inner energy and develops emotional control. When both body and mind are nurtured, the spirit returns to its proper place more easily. Inner light radiates more powerfully, and positive energy spreads to the surrounding environment. The fifth element is viewing everything in life as a lesson for self-cultivation. Instead of reacting negatively to difficulties, challenges, or failures, awakened individuals recognize that every event carries a message and an opportunity to learn. By considering each experience as a lesson, people learn to accept, observe, and adjust themselves without being affected by negative emotions. This perspective helps them remain calm in the face of challenges, maintain positive energy, and grow spiritually. Viewing everything with a learning attitude helps people maintain balance, unlock intuition, and develop their inner selves naturally and sustainably. When these 5 elements are applied simultaneously, the spirit returns to its natural and sustainable place. Forgiveness releases negative energy. Passion unlocks creative energy. Connecting with like-minded people strengthens positive energy. Nurturing body and mind creates a solid foundation. And viewing everything as a lesson helps maintain a clear and sharp mind. These elements combine to create a positive cycle where the spirit remains balanced, inner light radiates, and positive energy spreads to the surrounding environment. The practice doesn't happen in a single day, but is a continuous journey. A person who is awakened needs patience, self-observation, and adjustment step by step. Each act of forgiveness, each time one lives with passion, each time one chooses a positive environment, each time one cares for body and mind, or each time one learns from experience, contributes to raising inner energy, bringing the spirit back to its rightful place and allowing it to shine. When the mind returns to its proper place, people notice a significant difference in their lives. They are at peace, no longer easily disturbed by circumstances or others. They are able to master their emotions, make sound decisions, and act effectively. This inner light not only brings good fortune and helpful people, but also creates a positive influence on the surrounding community. This energy radiates, making everyone feel calmness, understanding, and compassion. These 5 elements not only help people live fulfilling lives, but also unlock the ability to connect with their true selves, develop intuition and wisdom, and create a positive energy field that protects their fortune. When applied consistently, people enter a higher spiritual state where inner light shines and they live fully both physically and mentally. In short, forgiveness, living with passion, connecting with like-minded people, nurturing body and mind, and viewing everything as a lesson in self-cultivation are 5 golden principles that help the spirit return to its proper place. By practicing these, people release negative energy, unlock inner light, enhance spiritual energy, and live fully in each moment. This is the foundation for developing the self, attracting positive energy, and embarking on a journey of profound awakening. Strange illnesses are actually spiritual signs. In their journey of self-discovery and unlocking spiritual energy, Many people encounter illnesses that are difficult for conventional medicine to explain. These illnesses don't always stem from viruses, bacteria, or lifestyle habits. Sometimes they are spiritual signals, a way for the body and mind to send messages to awaken individuals from unconsciousness. Upon realizing this, people begin to view illness not merely as physical pain, but as profound reminders of their inner state and the direction of their lives. Strange illnesses appear as a warning mechanism. The body is the language of the soul and spirit. When people live detached from their true selves, caught up in the noise of society, competition, anxiety, and stress, inner energy becomes blocked. The body reflects these blockages by sending signals through illness. Headaches, fatigue, digestive disorders, insomnia, or other inexplicable symptoms are all ways the body asks people to stop, look inward, and readjust their way of life. This is not punishment, but a loving reminder from the self and the universe to awaken. When distracting thoughts dissipate, inner light begins to emerge. These illnesses not only remind people to re-examine their physical health, but also call them to observe their minds, emotions, and energy. When people practice meditation, mindfulness, and observe their thoughts and feelings without judgment, they begin to release accumulated negative energies, allowing the body to heal itself. In fact, health and spirit are a unified whole. When the spirit is purified, illness can lessen or disappear, not through medicine, but through the process of opening energy and recognizing the inner self. Distracting thoughts in the mind are thoughts of distress, anxiety, anger, jealousy, or fear. When a person is dominated by these negative energies, their life energy becomes disordered. The body does not receive enough pure energy from the ego, from the inner light, and begins to send signals through pathological symptoms. When distracting thoughts dissipate through meditation, contemplation, and self-cultivation, pure energy returns, body and mind harmonize, and the inner light is revealed. This is a sign of enlightenment, of the process of connecting with the true self, and the first step towards living a more fulfilling life. These illnesses often appear in cycles and carry personal messages. Some people feel fatigued when under mental stress. Others experience physical pain when negative emotions accumulate, and some encounter inexplicable disorders when they lose connection with their true selves. Each symptom is a unique message, and people need to learn to listen to their bodies, observe the changes, and question themselves about the underlying causes. By correctly identifying these issues, they can adjust their lifestyles, thoughts, and energy, thereby minimizing or eliminating illness without relying solely on medication. A prime example is people who frequently experience stress and chronic insomnia. Upon introspection, they realize that the cause isn't just work or external pressure, but rather a disruption in their inner energy, stemming from an overwhelming amount of distracting thoughts and negative thinking. When they learn meditation, conscious breathing, and present moment living, their bodies begin to relax. Their sleep deepens, and their fatigue symptoms gradually disappear. This clearly demonstrates that illness can be a spiritual signal, helping people recognize the need for deeper self-care. The body also uses illness as a tool to awaken intuition and profound awareness. When experiencing pain or discomfort, people are forced to stop, observe, and seek answers within. They learn to listen to their bodies, distinguish true feelings from false reactions, and develop sensitivity to the surrounding energy. It is in these moments of stillness and fatigue that inner light begins to emerge, intuition is unlocked, and people realize that they are not just physical bodies, but also energy and spirit. These illnesses also help people develop compassion and empathy. Through experiencing pain, they understand the feelings of others, learn to empathize, and avoid judgment. This is a crucial part of the awakening process, because positive energy and inner light cannot develop without experiencing profound understanding. By understanding the connection between body, mind, and spirit, they learn to adjust their lifestyle, maintain pure energy, and nurture their inner light. It's important not to be afraid when faced with unfamiliar illnesses. Many people become anxious, stressed, and panicked when their bodies exhibit inexplicable symptoms. This state of mind further increases negative energy, creating a vicious cycle of illness and mental stress. Instead, mindful individuals learn to observe symptoms, listen to their bodies, and understand the hidden spiritual message. They know that each pain, fatigue, or discomfort is an opportunity to pause, reflect, and adjust themselves. Thus, these strange illnesses are not random occurrences or merely physical problems. They are spiritual messages, opportunities for people to look deep within themselves, release distracting thoughts, and allow inner light to shine forth. When distracting thoughts dissipate, spiritual energy is unleashed, the body recovers, and people enter a state of awakening where they live fully, in balance, and deeply connected to their true selves. Recognizing and understanding the messages from illness helps people develop spiritual intelligence, master emotions, and enhance positive energy. This is a crucial step in maintaining inner peace, thereby spreading positive energy to the surrounding environment, attracting opportunities, benefactors, and good fortune. This process demonstrates the profound connection between body, mind, and spirit, and shows that every experience, even painful ones, has learning value. In short, these strange illnesses are actually spiritual signals reminding people to return to their true selves, purify their distracting thoughts, and open up their inner light. When understood and practiced correctly, body and mind harmonize, illness lessens, and people enter a state of deep awareness. This is an opportunity to live more fully, master energy, and sustainably develop spiritual wisdom. V. How to unlock inner energy when the body sends unusual illness signals, and methods for cultivating inner peace. When the body sends signals that are difficult for conventional medicine to interpret, people need to recognize that these are messages from spirituality, from inner energy, and from their true selves. Unusual illnesses, prolonged fatigue, or mental stress are often opportunities to unlock inner energy and practice mindfulness. This is a crucial stage in the journey of awakening, because by correctly identifying the message, people not only improve their health, but also enhance their spiritual intelligence, balance their emotions, and connect deeply with their true selves. The first step to unlocking inner energy is to listen to your body clearly and without judgment. When the body shows symptoms, people often tend to worry, fear, or look for external causes. In reality, the body is simply sending signals for you to observe the energy within. Listening includes paying attention to sensations, fatigue levels, muscle tension, breathing, heart rate, and accompanying mental state. By observing in detail and objectively, you understand wherein the body energy is blocked and where it needs cleansing and restoration. Next is the practice of conscious breathing to balance energy. Breathing not only supplies oxygen to the body, but also regulates internal energy. When practicing deep, slow breathing and focusing on each breath, energy flows more smoothly through the body, purifying the body and stabilizing the mind. You can imagine the flow of energy through each part of the body, bringing fresh energy to tired areas and removing accumulated negative energy. Conscious breathing also helps the mind focus on the present moment, reduce distractions, and connect directly with the self. Meditation is a crucial next step in unlocking inner energy. Meditation isn't about suppressing thoughts, but about observing them without judgment. When the body sends unusual signals of illness, meditation helps people access their inner energy and understand the hidden messages. Daily meditation, paying attention to breathing, observing bodily sensations, and allowing energy to flow naturally through each part of the body helps unlock intuition and increase energy awareness. Meditation also helps release stress, purify negative emotions, restore mental energy, and alleviate symptoms of illness caused by energy blockages. Observing and recording emotions is a very effective supplementary method. Whenever your body shows unusual signals, write down the accompanying feelings, thoughts, and physical states. This helps identify distracting thoughts, repressed emotions, and behavioral patterns that block energy. By writing them down, you are no longer controlled by them, but can observe from the outside. Understand the connection between body and mind, and thus adjust your lifestyle, way of thinking, and actions. Practicing forgiveness is also a key element. When the body sends unusual signals of illness, it is often a reflection of resentment, hatred, or repressed emotions. Forgiving others and yourself helps release trapped energy, allowing inner light to emerge. Forgiveness not only reduces mental stress, but also supports the body's recovery, balances energy, and reduces symptoms of illness arising from mental stress. Living with passion and connecting with positive energy is also a way to unlock inner energy. When you focus on what you love, creative energy is activated, the mind becomes clearer, and the body feels lighter. Connecting with like-minded people who have positive energy helps you maintain strong energy, preventing you from being dragged down by negative people, while also increasing your ability to absorb positive energy from your surroundings. Nurturing both body and mind is the foundation for unlocking sustainable inner energy. Caring for your body through proper nutrition, exercise, sufficient sleep, and avoiding toxins promotes good health and facilitates energy flow. Simultaneously, practicing meditation, mindfulness, reading spiritual books, and self-observation helps to sharpen the mind and strengthen spiritual energy. When both body and mind are nurtured, the body reflects a state of balance, illness decreases, and inner energy becomes stronger. Contemplating everything as a lesson for self-cultivation is the final, but equally important method. When your body sends signals, instead of reacting negatively, see them as opportunities to learn, understand, and grow. Each symptom is a lesson. Each experience is an opportunity to connect with your true self, enhance your intuition, and learn to master energy. When observing in this way, body and mind unite, illness becomes a tool to guide the spirit, and you naturally unlock your inner energy. By practicing these methods simultaneously, the spirit is uplifted, inner energy is strengthened, and body and mind are in harmony. Unusual signs of illness are no longer a source of fear, but become opportunities for self-recognition, adjustment, and self-discovery. You will realize that health, energy, and spirit are a unified whole, and every symptom is an opportunity to embark on a journey of awakening. Unlocking inner energy when the body sends signals of illness not only helps you recover physically, but also enhances your intellect, intuition, and connection with the universe. This is a continuous process that requires patience, observation, and practice, but with perseverance, you will enter a state of balance, inner light will radiate, and you will live more fully in each moment. Therefore, when your body sends unusual signals of illness, you shouldn't be afraid, but instead listen, observe, breathe consciously, meditate, record your emotions, forgive, live with passion, connect with like-minded people, nurture your body and mind, and view every experience as a lesson in self-cultivation. When you practice fully, your inner energy is unleashed, Your body and spirit harmonize. Illness lessens, and you embark on a journey of profound awareness, where inner light shines and you live each moment to the fullest. Eight, the 4 stages of enlightenment. In the journey of awakening, as individuals unlock their inner energy and connect deeply with their true selves, they begin to notice a significant shift in how they perceive life, people, and the universe. Enlightenment doesn't happen instantly, but unfolds through multiple stages, each unlocking higher levels of spiritual awareness and experience. The journey to enlightenment can be broadly divided into 4 stages: good, beautiful, wondrous, and mystical. Each stage reflects progress in spiritual energy, the ability to connect with the universe, and the degree of self-understanding. The first level is the good level. When people reach this level, their lives improve comprehensively. They know how to balance work, health, relationships, and spirit. Decisions become more accurate, actions are in line with their true selves, and positive energy attracts favorable opportunities. People at the good level live in harmony with themselves and their environment, meet benefactors, and naturally attract good fortune. The good level is also manifested in a sense of inner peace, the ability to manage stress, and the ability to see challenges as opportunities for growth. This is the foundation for progressing to higher levels, where people not only live well, but also recognize the beauty in all things and experiences. The second level is the level of beauty. Upon entering this level, people see beauty everywhere, from nature and others to the events of life. They not only see with their physical eyes, but also feel with energy, inner light, and intuition. Beauty is not about outward appearance, but about harmony, balance, and the spiritual light radiating from everything. The level of beauty helps people enhance their ability to empathize, understand, and appreciate the inner value of all things. They realize that every experience, even suffering, possesses its own beauty and is an opportunity to learn and grow. Living in the level of beauty brings peace and tranquility to the soul, enhances positive energy, and thus strengthens enlightenment. The third level is the sublime level. At this level, people perceive beyond words. They not only receive information through their 5 ordinary senses, but also directly sense the energy, meaning, and essence of all things. Intuition is highly developed. Their ability to perceive surrounding energy is keen, and they easily see the connection between things, people, and the universe. The sublime level is also manifested in the ability to understand without verbal explanation, acting naturally and effectively, and the ability to inspire and positively influence their surroundings. People at the sublime level live with a high level of consciousness, knowing how to act from inner light, and creating a profound impact on life and those around them. The fourth level is the mystical level. This is the highest realm, where humans experience the indescribable, beyond ordinary perception. They feel absolute harmony with the universe, with their true selves, and with all living beings. The mystical level cannot be described in words, but can only be experienced directly through energy and spiritual senses. At this level, humans are no longer bound by titles, roles, or forms. They live fully in the present moment, and their inner light shines brightly. The mystical level helps people unlock ultimate intuition, the ability to understand all things and live fully with their true selves. They are the ones who create profound influence, spreading positive energy, and are often called true enlightened beings. These 4 levels of spiritual development are not distinct steps, but a continuous process, where each level presents new opportunities and challenges. As individuals develop their inner energy, they progress from the good level to the beautiful level, from the beautiful level to the wondrous level, and finally to the mystical level. Each level builds upon the foundation of the previous one, while simultaneously opening up new possibilities for deeper self-discovery and connection with the universe. This process requires patience, observation, meditation practice, self-care, and the cultivation of intuition. It's important to recognize that not everyone reaches the mystical stage at the same time, and not everyone needs to clearly progress through each stage. Each individual will experience enlightenment in their own way, in accordance with their inner energy and frequency. Some may quickly progress through the good and beautiful stages, while the wondrous and mystical stages will come as they practice persistently, maintain positive energy, and cultivate their minds continuously. Living through the 4 realms, people realize that enlightenment is not something distant or mystical, but a natural result of cultivating inner energy. They learn to observe their bodies, emotions, and minds, release distracting thoughts, forgive, and live with passion. The realm of goodness brings stability and prosperity. The realm of beauty opens up aesthetic vision and empathy. The realm of wonder allows for feelings beyond words. And the realm of mystery is the state of absolute harmony with the universe and the self. Understanding the 4 levels of enlightenment helps people to self-reflect and orient their spiritual journey. Knowing which level they are at makes it easier to apply appropriate methods of self-cultivation, unlock inner energy, and move closer to true enlightenment. This also helps them understand that every experience, difficulty, or suffering is an opportunity to move to a higher level, where inner light shines and life becomes more fulfilling. The process of cultivating the mind to enter the 4 stages of enlightenment is not about comparison or competition, but rather a journey of unlocking inner energy, living fully, and connecting deeply with the universe. With persistent practice, one will experience a holistic transformation in spirit, emotions, and energy, gradually entering the realm of enlightenment, where life becomes better, beauty is everywhere, intuition is wondrous, and inner light radiates mysteriously. In summary, the 4 stages of enlightenment, good, beautiful, wondrous, and mysterious, are crucial steps in the journey of awakening. The good stage brings balance and harmony to life. The beautiful stage helps to perceive beauty and harmony. The wondrous stage opens intuition and the ability to perceive beyond words. And the mysterious stage leads to a state of absolute harmony with the universe and the self. Through awareness, practice, and perseverance, individuals unlock their inner energy, live fully, and shine in spiritual light, while simultaneously spreading positive energy to the environment and those around them. 9. The emptiness phase after awakening. When people embark on the journey of awakening, unlocking their inner energy and realizing their true selves, they don't always experience continuous joy or feelings of exhilaration. Conversely, a period of emptiness, lack of motivation, and mental silence often occurs, leading many to mistakenly believe they have failed or are on the wrong path. In reality, this phase is a natural and important part of the awakening process, a time for spiritual digestion, breaking down the old ego, and preparing for a more powerful rebirth. This period of emptiness can manifest in many forms. Some people feel a loss of interest in things they used to do, a lack of motivation to pursue old goals, and sometimes even everyday joys fade away. This is not a decline in morale, but rather a sign that consciousness is undergoing a transformation. The old self, with its deeply ingrained habits, desires, and expectations, needs to dissolve to make way for a new, authentic self and inner light. The feeling of demoralization during this phase is like being inside a cocoon, where everything outside seems motionless, but inside, a transformation is silently taking place. The body, mind, and spiritual energy all participate in this restructuring process. Old thoughts, limiting beliefs, and even repressed emotions are gradually purged, leaving the necessary space for opening up and rebirth. Those who experience this phase with the right understanding will not panic or resist the feeling of emptiness, but will accept, observe, and allow the process to unfold naturally. Silence and emptiness are not merely external phenomena, but also internal states. The mind becomes still, no longer dominated by greed, anger, or the need for external validation. This silence is an opportunity to connect deeply with the self, listen to inner energy, and feel spiritual light. When experiencing this stage, one learns to befriend oneself, identify emotions, observe thoughts, and understand what truly matters. A period of emptiness also helps break down old constraints and open up new possibilities. Many people realize that their previous goals, expectations, or ambitions no longer align with their true selves. They gradually eliminate energy-draining habits, relationships, or activities, and instead cultivate things that help develop inner energy, intuition, and insight. This is a crucial purification process to prepare for a more fulfilling, creative, and deeply connected life with the universe. During the empty space, maintaining observation and mindfulness is crucial. When sensing inner silence, listen to your body, emotions, and thoughts without judgment. Conscious breathing, meditation, and journaling of inner experiences are effective methods for unlocking energy and keeping the rebirth process smooth. Accepting this emptiness allows one to not resist inner changes, but to immerse oneself in the natural flow of awareness. The feeling of emptiness is also a challenge to the self. When the old self is broken down, all titles, roles, and societal expectations become meaningless. This leaves many people confused, even temporarily disoriented. However, this is precisely the opportunity to directly connect with their true selves, explore their inner potential, and build a foundation for creativity, wisdom, and peace. Those who overcome this stage will enter a more fulfilling state of life, where actions, thoughts, and emotions all stem from inner light. Another crucial element is recognizing that the period of emptiness doesn't last forever. It's a transitional phase where the dissolution of the old self and the purification of energy occur silently. When this process is complete, the awakened person emerges like a butterfly from its cocoon, with powerful inner energy, keen intuition, and the ability to live fully in each moment. Inner light radiates, positively impacting the surrounding environment, and the person begins to generate energy that spreads to others. Accepting periods of emptiness also helps cultivate patience and faith in the awakening process. When no longer seeking external excitement or motivation, the mind becomes free and focused on reality. This facilitates the unlocking of inner energy, mastery of emotions and actions, and a clearer understanding of a deeper purpose in life. Ultimately, the period of emptiness following awakening is not a sign of failure, but a necessary step for spiritual rebirth. Those who go through this phase learn to observe themselves, accept silence, unlock inner energy, and prepare for a more fulfilling life. As they experience this, they not only transform themselves, but also positively impact the environment, sow seeds of goodness, and live in harmony with the universe. Thus, the loss of motivation, emptiness, or silence after awakening is a natural phenomenon, necessary to break down the old ego, purify energy, and prepare for rebirth. By accepting and practicing meditation, conscious breathing, introspection, and nurturing inner light, one moves through this stage smoothly, living more fully, with clearer intuition and stronger inner energy, like a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly in its cocoon and shining freely in life. X. How to maintain inner energy and develop intuition after a period of emptiness. After experiencing a period of emptiness in their awakening journey, many find themselves facing a challenging silence. They feel demotivated, lonely, or confused. But this is precisely the crucial time to strengthen inner energy and develop intuition. With proper nurturing, individuals can not only restore their energy, but also achieve profound awareness, understanding of their true selves and the universe. First, it's important to understand that inner energy is the core spiritual resource that balances emotions, maintains peace, and provides direction in all actions. This energy doesn't come from the outside, but is nurtured within the mind, body, and connection with the universe. After a period of emptiness, inner energy is often weak and needs to be regenerated. Maintaining a natural state, without forcing feelings or results, helps stabilize the mind and gradually unlock this energy. One of the most effective methods is meditation and conscious breathing. When meditating, focus on your breath, observing your body and inner feelings without judgment. Meditation helps calm chaotic thoughts, reduce stress, and restore depleted energy. Deep, slow breathing improves blood circulation, ensures the body receives sufficient oxygen, and regenerates vital energy from cells. When practiced regularly, meditation and conscious breathing also help develop intuition, as the mind becomes purified and more sensitive to subtle signals from oneself and the surrounding environment. Connecting with nature is a second way to maintain inner energy. Sunlight, wind, water, and trees all carry positive energy, helping to balance your inner frequency. Taking walks in the woods, sitting by the river, observing the sky, and breathing fresh air are all ways to receive natural energy. Nature helps relax the mind, relieve stress, and expand awareness, thereby naturally developing intuition. Furthermore, cultivating gratitude towards nature increases your ability to sense cosmic energy and frequency. Taking care of your body is also crucial. Healthy nutrition, gentle exercise, and adequate rest help stabilize physical energy, thereby supporting mental energy. A healthy body creates conditions for strong inner energy, a clear mind, and keen intuition. Practicing yoga, Tai Chi, or ancient energy exercises helps regulate the flow of energy in the body, balance the two hemispheres of the brain, and increase connection with the inner light source. Cultivating positive emotions and clear thinking is the next step. Once the period of emptiness ends, one needs to observe emotions, eliminating lingering stress, resentment, or anxiety. Practicing compassion, forgiveness, and mindfulness helps to clear the mind, preventing energy from being depleted by negativity. Positive thinking, gratitude, and setting clear intentions help intuition function more effectively, as the mind is no longer dominated by distracting thoughts, making subtle signals from the universe and the ego easier to recognize. Interacting with and learning from high-energy individuals is also a way to maintain inner energy. People on the same frequency, those who have opened their intuition, or those on the path to awakening can inspire, increase positive energy, and provide practical guidance. Sharing experiences and observing the energy of others helps learn how to maintain balance and fosters intuitive development through energy resonance. Establishing daily routines is crucial for preventing the depletion of inner energy. A routine of morning meditation, journaling, reading for intellectual enrichment, and taking time to observe one's emotions helps maintain inner peace. Creating a quiet living space, avoiding conflict and negative influences, also supports strong inner energy. Regular habits foster stable intuition and strengthen subtle awareness day by day. The period of emptiness is also a time to learn to listen to your body and intuition. When the mind is still, the body often sends signals through sensations, dreams, or subtle intuition, helping to identify areas for change. Recording inner experiences, observing sensations, and paying attention to these inner messages helps develop intuition. Intuition not only helps in making sound decisions, but also guides the journey towards awakening, inner light, and mental balance. Furthermore, learning how to set intentions and direct energy is a crucial method for increasing energy and developing intuition. Every action, thought, and emotion emits a frequency that affects oneself and the surrounding environment. By knowing how to set clear intentions and direct positive energy, individuals unlock the ability to connect deeply with their true selves, identify suitable opportunities, and reduce the influence of negative external energy. Another factor is learning to observe without judgment. During periods of emptiness, the mind is easily swayed by external emotions or events. Maintaining mindfulness, observing all phenomena occurring within the mind and environment without overreacting, helps preserve energy, strengthen intuition, and maintain balance. This is a crucial skill for maintaining strong inner energy throughout the awakening journey. The state of emptiness also helps people understand that intuition develops best when the mind is pure, not distracted by greed, anger, or external pressures. When intuition is strong, people perceive the energy around them, see through the true nature of things and events, and make decisions from inner light instead of from the ego or negative emotions. This leads to a smoother life, abundant inner energy, and ever-deepening awareness. Ultimately, maintaining inner energy and developing intuition after a period of emptiness is an ongoing journey requiring patience, observation, and consistent practice. By applying meditation, conscious breathing, connecting with nature, caring for the body, cultivating positive emotions, learning from like-minded individuals, and maintaining healthy habits, one not only restores energy, but also enhances intuition, raises awareness, and lives in harmony with the universe. This journey unlocks inner light, positively impacts the environment and those around us, and contributes to a complete and lasting experience of enlightenment. Thus, after a period of emptiness, maintaining inner energy and developing intuition is a crucial step towards entering a deeper state of awareness. Practicing meditation, breathing exercises, connecting with nature, nurturing the body and mind, learning from like-minded individuals, observing and setting clear intentions are core methods. With consistent practice, individuals will restore energy, sharpen intuition, live fully, and radiate positive energy to their environment and community. Signs of strong inner energy and keen intuition. Once individuals have gone through the process of awakening, transcending the state of emptiness and opening up their inner energy, they begin to notice profound changes within themselves. These changes are not just feelings of happiness or peace, but are also clearly manifested through strong inner energy and keen intuition. Recognizing these signs helps individuals navigate their awakening journey, strengthen their energy, and use their intuition more effectively in life. One of the first signs is a profound sense of peace, even when external circumstances are imperfect. People with strong inner energy are not swayed by events or pressures from the environment. They maintain clarity and serenity, not easily drawn into arguments or conflicts. This inner peace is not indifference or apathy, but rather the ability to observe and react calmly while preserving energy. The second sign is heightened intuition. Important decisions are often made instinctively before rational analysis. Intuition not only helps identify risks or opportunities, but also guides actions that align with one's true self and inner values. People with keen intuition often recognize subtle signals from others, their environment, and the universe. They know when to speak, when to remain silent, when to act, and when to wait. Another indicator is the ability to empathize and deeply understand others. Strong inner energy allows individuals to remain unaffected by the negative emotions of those around them, yet still sense their inner state. This ability to empathize doesn't mean emotional assimilation, but rather perceiving from a calm and clear perspective. People with high energy know how to maintain a safe distance while simultaneously spreading positive energy and supporting others when needed. People with strong inner energy also find a deep connection with their surroundings and nature. They sense the rhythm, energy, and frequency of everything around them. Walking in the forest, sitting by the river, or observing the sky harmonizes their consciousness, recharges their energy, and activates their intuition. When inner energy is strong, their connection with nature is not just admiration, but a resonance and synchronicity with the cosmic frequency. Another clear sign is the ability to focus and work effectively. When inner energy is strong, the mind is no longer distracted by worries or distracting thoughts. The person works with full presence, making accurate and creative decisions and maximizing their potential. Intuition assists in choosing the right course of action and identifying favorable opportunities. This ability helps them complete tasks quickly, avoid burnout, and maintain balance. People with strong inner energy also experience heightened sensitivity to situations before they occur. They often anticipate events, warnings, or opportunities, sometimes through subtle feelings or fleeting images in their minds. This early recognition ability is a sign of developed intuition, enabling them to proactively respond and act appropriately to the circumstances. Another sign is gratitude and harmony in life. People with strong inner energy recognize the value of each moment, appreciating every experience, whether difficult or pleasant. Gratitude not only strengthens inner energy, but also raises mental frequency, allowing intuition to function better. This harmony is reflected in relationships with oneself, with others, and with the living environment. People with strong energy also often have the ability to redirect positive energy. They know how to send loving kindness, compassion, and peace to others and their surroundings. This action not only spreads good energy, but also strengthens inner energy, fostering intuition and mental clarity. A subtle but crucial sign is the ability to observe without judgment. When inner energy is strong, one can recognize events, emotions, and thoughts without being swept away, maintaining calmness and clarity. This ability helps protect energy, prevent depletion, maintain balance, and enhance intuitive awareness in all situations. Furthermore, strong inner energy is also manifested in the ability to recover quickly from adversity. Such individuals don't collapse in the face of difficulties, but instead know how to balance their energy, learn from the experience, and move forward. This recovery stems from a deep connection with their inner self and energy, as well as the ability to tap into intuition to guide their actions correctly. Another indicator is creativity and flexibility in thinking. When inner energy is strong, people are not limited by old patterns or habits. Intuition helps them come up with new solutions, explore different paths, and live more flexibly. Creativity stems from the ability to sense the energy around them and connect with their true selves, not from external pressure or societal expectations. People with strong inner energy also tend to experience better quality sleep. They find it easier to fall into deep sleep, recovering their physical and mental energy quickly. During sleep, intuition remains active, helping them recognize messages from within and the universe, strengthening their predictive abilities and subtle perception. Ultimately, the clearest sign of strong inner energy and keen intuition is a sense of wholeness and living in the present moment. Such a person doesn't chase the past or the future, nor are they caught up in anxieties or fantasies. They live in the moment, acting from inner light, with intuition guiding all decisions and experiences. This is the state in which a person unlocks maximum energy, lives in harmony with the universe, and radiates positive energy to their surroundings. Therefore, when you experience profound inner peace, keen intuition, empathy, and understanding, connection with nature, effective focus and creativity, positive energy redirection, non-judgmental observation, rapid recovery from adversity, quality sleep, and living fully in the present moment, you are in a state of powerful inner energy and heightened intuition. Recognizing these signs helps strengthen your journey towards awakening, Unlock your inner potential and live in harmony with the universe. The fallen feet speak. When individuals enter a deep state of awakening, after a process of emptiness and the opening of inner energy, they begin to hear the voice of their true self. The true self is each person's authentic being, the original spiritual part unaffected by titles, roles, expectations, or social pressures. When the true self speaks, life no longer revolves around showing off, competing, or seeking external validation, but focuses on living authentically, developing intuition, and harnessing inner energy. One of the clearest signs when the true self speaks is freedom in decision-making and action. Awakened individuals no longer act out of fear or according to imposed external standards. Every choice is guided by intuition and inner light. They know when to say no, when to remain silent, when to act, and when to observe. Decisions are not made out of coercion, a desire for praise, or an avoidance of responsibility, but because they align with their own values and inner authenticity. True self helps people realize that real value doesn't come from titles, money, or status. When living according to one's true self, powerful inner energy and keen intuition are fully unleashed. Every action is full of energy and awareness, unaffected by emotional fluctuations or external influences. Awakened individuals clearly perceive the difference between actions from the true self and actions from the ego, thus easily maintaining a state of balance and inner peace. When the foot speaks, people begin to live with the highest level of attention to the present moment. They are not caught up in the past or worried about the future, but observe all events with stillness and clear awareness. Intuition works effectively. They can anticipate and identify opportunities or risks before they occur. This ability is not supernatural, but stems from a deep connection with their true selves and a clear awareness of the surrounding energy frequencies. A crucial aspect of letting your true self speak is freeing yourself from social constraints and stereotypes. Awakened individuals don't chase trends, nor are they driven by pressure for fame or judgment. They learn to say no to what doesn't fit in and simultaneously fully accept themselves. This creates inner freedom, strengthens personal energy, and allows intuition to develop naturally. True self is also manifested through learning to act with compassion and understanding. Awakened individuals recognize that every action emits energy, affecting themselves and their surroundings. When acting from their true selves, they transmit positive energy, sow seeds of goodness, and support others without expecting anything in return. This is a clear sign of intuition and inner energy working in harmony, guiding behavior naturally and completely. Another characteristic of awakened individuals is their ability to accept and confront suffering and challenges without collapsing. Awakened people understand that difficulties are lessons that unlock energy and awareness. They don't avoid or suppress emotions, but observe and experience them fully. This process helps purify the mind, sharpen intuition, and deepen the connection with their true selves. Self-awareness also helps people re-evaluate their relationships with themselves and others. They learn to set healthy boundaries, respecting the individual energy and frequency of others without being controlled. This ability helps maintain energy balance, while also developing intuition in identifying like-minded individuals and avoiding wasting energy on negative relationships. Those who live authentically experience harmony and wholeness in their daily lives. They find joy in simple things, in connecting with nature, and in being fully present in the moment. This wholeness doesn't depend on external circumstances, but arises from powerful inner energy and guiding intuition. Life becomes lighter, more meaningful, and more energetic. Another subtle but important sign is the ability to listen to one's inner voice without distraction. Awakened individuals take the time to quietly observe their feelings, thoughts, and intuition. They can distinguish between messages from the self and the influence of the ego or negative emotions. This ability helps them act accurately, develop intuition, and strengthen their inner energy. When the foot speaks, inner energy and intuition become the source of strength for all actions and decisions. Awakened individuals no longer live according to patterns or fears, but live authentically. They discover opportunities, recognize dangers, and guide others towards inner light without needing to prove themselves or show off. Ultimately, living authentically allows individuals to unlock their full potential, develop keen intuition, and maintain powerful inner energy. Every action, every decision, every interaction is guided by inner light and positive energy. This is the state in which individuals are truly free, living in harmony with the universe and spreading benevolent energy to those around them. Thus, when your feet speak, you will find that every action is filled with awareness and energy. Decisions are based on intuition. Actions stem from compassion, living fully in the present moment and not being controlled by fear or ostentation. Recognizing these signs helps strengthen the journey of mindfulness, develop inner energy, keen intuition, and live in accordance with your true self, thereby creating a positive impact on yourself and the world around you. Z. 7 signs you are embarking on a journey of self-discovery. When people begin their journey of self-discovery and rediscovery, they will notice subtle yet profound changes in how they think, feel, and act. The journey of self-discovery is not a sudden, explosive transformation, but rather a quiet, inner transformation that leads to the realization of one's true self, unleashing inner energy and heightened intuition. Below are 7 signs that indicate you are on the path to self-discovery. One of the first signs is a decreased interest in crowds. As inner energy and awareness increase, you are no longer swept up in noisy events, controversies, or social trends. Crowds, gossip, ostentation, or competition no longer hold the same appeal. You realize that true value doesn't come from the attention or judgment of others, but from connecting with your true self and inner light. This decreased interest in crowds helps conserve energy, strengthen intuition, and create space for spiritual growth. The second sign is a preference for stillness. You begin to seek out quiet spaces where you can observe your thoughts and feelings without distraction. Stillness not only rests the body and mind, but also provides an ideal environment for inner energy to recover and intuition to develop. In stillness, you perceive subtle signals from your being and the universe, allowing you to adjust your actions and decisions to align with your deepest inner values. The third sign is a lack of desire to argue or prove anything to others. As you delve deeper into your journey of self-discovery, you realize that arguing, trying to persuade, or winning is no longer necessary. Silence and observation become ways to conserve energy and maintain clarity. You act based on intuition and your true self, no longer chasing your ego or the desire for validation. This is a crucial shift, strengthening inner energy and maintaining a state of peace. The fourth sign is seeing the impermanence of things. You begin to distinguish true values from fleeting, temporary, or meaningless things. An awakened person realizes that titles, status, money, and praise or criticism are ephemeral, while connection with one's true self and intuition are the solid foundation. Seeing the impermanence of things helps you discard outdated notions, habits, or relationships, while focusing on nurturing your energy and developing your awareness. The fifth sign is a heart easily moved by small beauties. Those on a journey of self-discovery don't need grand or luxurious experiences to feel happy. A flower petal, the light of dawn, a person's smile, or the sound of birdsong can all touch the soul and awaken spiritual joy. The ability to perceive these small things stems from strengthened inner energy and heightened intuition, allowing one to live fully in the moment and feel in harmony with the universe. The sixth sign is increased self-awareness, but a lack of desire to compete with others. As you delve deeper into your journey of self-discovery, you realize that comparison and rivalry only drain energy and create psychological stress. Instead, you focus on nurturing your inner self, developing your energy and intuition. Increased self-awareness helps you understand the laws of life, cause and effect, and the impact of energy, leading to wiser actions and maintaining inner peace. The seventh sign is a desire to live slowly and authentically. You no longer chase speed, pressure, or societal expectations. Instead, you seek slowness, observation, and appreciation for each moment. Living slowly allows inner energy to accumulate, intuition to develop, and a deeper understanding of yourself, others, and the universe. Living authentically means acting from inner light, intuition, and true values, unaffected by falsehoods or external pressures. These signs don't appear simultaneously, but gradually, in stages, throughout the journey of awakening. Beginning with a reduced interest in crowds, seeking stillness, letting go of arguments, seeing the illusory, appreciating small beauties, maintaining a non-competitive awareness, and finally living slowly and authentically. Each sign reflects a deeper level of connection with the self and inner energy. When you recognize these signs within yourself, you know you're on the right track on your journey of self-discovery. This journey isn't about comparing yourself to others, but about exploring and living authentically. Developing inner energy and intuition will help you make wise decisions, act with compassion, and create a positive impact on yourself and those around you. Recognizing these 7 signs also helps you strengthen your belief in the awakening process. Avoid being swayed by external influences and maintain positive energy. This is the foundation for unlocking inner potential, developing keen intuition, and living in harmony with the universe. thereby entering the next stage of your journey of self-discovery. Thus, less interest in crowds, a preference for quietude, aversion to debate, a clear understanding of impermanence, a sensitivity to small beauties, increased awareness without a desire for superiority or inferiority, and a desire to live slowly and authentically are 7 important signs that indicate you are embarking on a journey to discover your true self. Recognizing these signs helps you strengthen your inner energy, develop intuition, and live fully in accordance with your inherent light, thereby transforming your life and spreading positive energy to your surroundings. Thank you for being fortunate enough to accompany me to the end of this video. This is the conclusion, but also an important reminder about the journey of self-discovery. If today's sharing touches your heart, please press like to spread this energy and share it with those around you, because every kind act creates a positive resonance in the universe. In addition, I invite you to write a comment with the sentence, "The Spirit has returned." This is not just a simple phrase, but a powerful declaration to the universe, affirming that you have begun to realize your true self and are walking the path to enlightenment. When you write this, your inner energy is strengthened, your intuition becomes sharper, and you are sowing positive seeds for yourself and your surroundings. The journey of self-discovery is not a one-time event, but a continuous process. It requires observing your daily emotions, thoughts, and actions, discarding what no longer aligns, and living according to your inner light and intuition. Each step, each decision from within, contributes to strengthening your personal energy field, helping you live a full, peaceful, and happy life. When your feet speak and your spirit returns, you'll notice a shift in how you perceive life. You're no longer chasing fame, money, or the approval of others, but instead focusing on nurturing your energy, connecting with yourself and your surroundings. Joy comes from inner wholeness, not from external influences. You see beauty in the little things, feel harmony in every moment, and act on intuition instead of fear or social pressure. Remember that everyone walks the path to mindfulness at their own pace. Recognizing the signs of mental return and acknowledging your own progress is crucial. It helps strengthen inner energy, develop keen intuition, and keep the journey to mindfulness complete and sustainable. Subscribe to the channel so we can continue our journey together, sharing knowledge, methods for cultivating inner peace, and unlocking inner energy. Each video is not only knowledge, but also energy guiding you step by step deeper into your true self. If fate allows, we will meet again in the next videos, continuing to expand our awareness, develop our intuition, and live in accordance with our true selves. Once again, please like, comment, the spirit has returned, and share this positive energy. This is the beginning of a long but fulfilling journey that will help you find yourself, maintain strong inner energy, and spread light to the world around you.